Good evening, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Thursday Night Football. We're live from the Adelaide Oval. This should be a classic between Adelaide and Geelong. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Here come the teams. Daniel Hartford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Cats. I'm tempted to tip the home side, but I've gone with the side that I think is simply better. This will be a great contest, but I think the locals will be disappointed in the end.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. The Crows were 1 from 8 at Cardinia Park when they played the Cats there in round 17, 2002. After a series of momentum shifts, Mark Rasciuto put the Crows 9 points up with 2.5 minutes remaining before James Kelly goaled for the Cats inside the final minute. The Crows were able to hold on for a famous 3-point win, sparking animated celebrations from their coach Gary Ayres, who compared notes with some of the Cats fans in none too subtle fashion. The final scores were 15-3-93 to 12-18-90. It's Thursday night footy. It should be a beauty. Stanley wins the first hit out. Lays it off. An ill-directed hand pass. McAndrew. He doesn't waste many. Fogarty has a vice-like grip. Tidy ball. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
The Cats cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Crows on the board early. McAndrew with a deft tap. Spills out in the tackle. Stanley. Miller wins it back. Great mark. He's got an option in the centre square. Dawson. That's a bit of a waste. Gets his kick despite the heat. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. What's he got on offer? Manages to find a teammate. They've got them on the overlap. McAndrew. Here's real danger now. They've picked their way through. Dawson on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Crows are up for this. It's a great... great start. The big men fly. Holmes, he's under close attention. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. McAndrew punches it out of the ruck. Berry, Curtin, dealt with the pressure. Dawson squeezes the kick. Cook manages to get off a handball. He picked his pocket. Dangerfield. That's good work rate. Stengel runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Leaves them in his wake. Looking to peg one back. In no man's land. The Crows on the ball now. Clean pickup. He probably should have hand passed. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Stanley gets his hand to it. Atkins, Blitzars, attracted a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. McAndrew palms it down. Dawson, that's careless kicking.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Ball lays with the footy. Curtin presents in space. Normally delivers. Honours the lead. Can he find a teammate? Walker in the centre square. Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. Got a little time here. Henry cuts it off. Delightfully done. Dempsey, clever kick. That'll be play on. He's so clean with the footy. The Cats moving the ball well. Worrell fumbles it. A bit of friendly fire. Thilthorpe just had to get it out. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Atkins takes a beauty. The defence is disorganised. Mannar has found some space.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
5-point match. McAndrew wins it out of the centre. Dawson, Curtin working hard and being rewarded. Miller says thank you very much. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Walker gets to the front spot. That's not clever at all. Quality delivery by foot. Drives it inside the forward 50. Rankin outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
Already got one today.
Set sail for home and he has delivered.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Crows have got the margin. Back beyond a goal. McAndrew with a deft tap. Dawson, Holmes, Blitzarves. Through the centre square he goes. Bad error there. I think he called for that. Atkins, close, intercepts. Can he impose himself on the match? Cameron, he's taken a beauty.
Kicking at his first.
He makes no mistake. One kick game again. McAndrew wins the hit out. Dawson leading from the front. Saligo dangerous to leave on his own. Pedler pushes into space and receives the footy. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
You've got to be quicker than that.
That's a bit of a gift. Spearing pass. Fogarty can keep it moving. Delivers to centre half forward. Walker has got loose. Looking to extend this margin. McAndrew is in the clear and marks uncontested.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
He hasn't troubled the scorers and he won't with that effort. His field kicking is normally first rate. It's a dreadful mistake.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Smith competing fiercely. Holmes. Blitzarves. What's he got on offer? He's so good in close. Stengel. That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more. The Cats have pulled it back to 5 points. The two big men do battle. Mullen, Atkins. He's made a hot start to this match. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. He's been dispossessed. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Close. Can just about finish it himself. Cameron marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front. The Cats in front now. The big men fly. He's not one to take a backward step. He's generally a good kick. Bounced straight off his chest. Saligo, Peatling, had some assistance. Keane, that might have been dropping the ball. Mullen, this is promising. Stengel, that's a big play. Can he hit a target? Cameron had his name written all over it.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
Got to be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
He will not want to see the replay of that.
He's off. The Crows might be about to start something. Cook on a lead. Good kick. That's well played. What can they generate? They've opened them up here. Ignoring the corridor for now. Keys on centre wingers marked. Tidy ball. Cook in the clear. Bursts through the middle. This deserves a goal. Henry continues to be a thorn in their side. Stanley has found some space. Humphreys does well under pressure. Myers with a chance to run. Stanley gets the kick away. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Mullen, Pedler with a clean pickup. He'll work all day. Cook, great anticipation. He doesn't waste many. Cameron, that one was always his. What's he got on offer? The aerialist will battle for this ball. Atkins has a vice-like grip.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
The Cats in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. Hinge, hacking it forward. Stewart, that's one for the highlights reel. Henry, under pressure. Blitzars, all on his own. Can't take it. Look at him go. Stengel is released by the handball. He'll pump them into attack once more. Cameron, too big, too strong, too good.
This would give them some breathing space.
Heads for home, it's close. What does the goal umpire say? A minor score.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. The Cats forcing them out wide. This is good ball movement. Goes long. No one can mark. Keys. Slick hands. Stewart runs onto it. He just dropped it. Neil Bullen. Atkins is hard to beat one-on-one. Myers doesn't often waste it. Laird accepted the invitation. Keane throws it on the boot. Fogarty couldn't reel it in. Just shoveled it out. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Takes the safe option. Myers, not sure what the idea was there. Ball lays. He's lost possession. Keane got the handball away. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. The Crows have denied them the corridor. Myers got to the right position and hung on. He's hit up the lead. No mark. Mannar. Neal with time. Penetrating ball. Good disciplined defence. Keys. Curtin. Berry. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Neil Bullen. You have to be tough to play this game. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. The two big men do battle. Atkins. Can he force his way through? Close. He's had little impact so far. Keane saves the day again. Normally delivers. The kick is precise. Probing ball. Laird presents in space. Rochelle. This is a big opportunity. Drives it inside the forward 50. The Cats have been caught napping.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
It's a decent strike, but it'll fall short. Henry read it like good defenders do. Mullen works hard to present. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. O'Sullivan with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? That is very charitable.
This will be a third lead change if he's successful.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
He's off. That's a useful ball. Quality delivery by foot. Can they get something going? Mullen has charged into space. The Cats look well drilled. Good work rate. Kicks to centre wing. Can't hang on under close attention. Ball lays. Desperate to win it back. Thilthorpe. Keys. Humphreys with a steal. Mullen, he's everywhere at the moment. Curtin takes an excellent grab. Well-weighted kick. Laird, all alone in the centre square. He's been industrious. Neal picks off the pass. Good thinking and good execution too. Saligo read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Fogarty working hard and being rewarded. Rochelle, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
This will go close. Has he got the journey? De Koning. We've seen that before. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Keys clears the area. Atkins. Henry. Miller. They just keep kicking it back to him. They could be in front in a minute. McAndrew has found some space. The defence is disorganised. Walker couldn't quite. Bowes. Some indirect ball movement here. Myers. Great body work. Clever kick. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. What's he got on offer? They've got a problem now. Neat little worm burner. Honours the lead.
The crowd will tell the story.
He can put them in front, and he does.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Crows are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Stanley wins it down. Smith can send them into attack. Good hands. Myers. There goes the kick inside the 50. Dangerfield read it well and claims the mark. Cameron is so strong one-on-one.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Needs that to come back, and it does. It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Stanley showing his skills, like Batman and Robin. Spills the mark. Close. Thilthorpe chops it off. That's a powerful hand pass. Dawson, Rankin. Will he look for a target or go himself? Rochelle. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
They could find themselves back in front again, and they do.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Crows are really taking it to them today. Thilthorpe palms it down. Cook, was that a throw? Stanley, Myers, dangerous to leave on his own. They're moving the footy quickly. Dangerfield uses the body well. He's been quiet. Curtin takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. The Sharon hits the deck. They're tackling with venom today. Stanley wins the hit out. He's set upon. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Stanley has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. He's put it through. The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Stanley gets his hand to it. Smith, that's unusual. Curtin, Peatling, Thilthorpe. Can he impose himself on the match? Rochelle, they've worked it well.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Neither team is able to string goals together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing battle.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Dawson gives it everything. Keys outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. What's he got on offer? Rochelle has a way of drawing the footy.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. The big men fly. O'Connor gets his kick despite the heat. Loose ball on centre wing. Blitzars. Stengel on a lead. That's skillful. This ought to end in a goal. Well done. The defence has fallen down. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
The Crows would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. They sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Stanley showing his skills. Smith, it's a desperate tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Thilthorpe with a deft tap. Dawson, he's lost it. From the pocket, looks good, is good. The Cats have got it back to 3 points. Thilthorpe with a deft tap. Dawson, was that a legal disposal? Holmes, Stanley, Miller thwarts them again. Kicks to space. They've opened them up here. Doesn't often waste it. Dawson leading from the front. Out of the congestion. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Cats have had more inside 50s, but the quality of those inside 50s hasn't, on the whole, been what they would have liked. It might be time to lower the eyes and keep hitting targets until the right scoring opportunity opens up. They might also try to open up some more space inside their forward 50.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Stanley gets his hand to it. O'Connor, Blitzars, Holmes. Who's at home? Chance gone begging. Dempsey panicked under pressure. The Cats looking dangerous.
A straight kick here and they'll be in front.
Cameron, they still haven't woken up to him, and he gets another. That goal produced the 8th lead change. This is a terrific game of footy. Dawson onto it. Pedler, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. Rankin has got loose. McAndrew can just about finish it himself. The Crows moving the ball well.
Must kick goal in a close match.
This would put them in front, but he's made a meal of it. He might rue that.
He found some space that failed to make the most of it. He's not happy.
Can he hit a target? Blitzars can keep it moving. Careful with the kick. The Cats are out of trouble. Short pass looks good. Stewart makes position. That's a useful ball. Stengel with a chance to run. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Normally delivers. Keane has worked hard to present. I've liked his game today. Rochelle couldn't complete the mark. Neal wins it back. He'll feel that one. Rochelle, a goal-scoring opportunity, may have gone begging there. Guthrie, Atkins takes the hand pass. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with great intent. McAndrew with a deft tap. Cook, hinge, strong grab. Drives it inside the forward 50. O'Sullivan is a rock in defence. Neal pushes into space and receives the footy. He doesn't waste many. It's off hands. They've put themselves under pressure. McAndrew, what can he do with it? In no man's land. Blitzars runs onto it. Comes free in the tackle. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Worrell wins it back. Goes with the check side. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. Picking their way through. Cook all alone in the centre square. Sends them inside 50 again. Neil Bullen drops into the hole and marks. Rochelle can go back and put them in front.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
He's got another one.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. O'Connor, Blitzars, good build-up. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Holmes mops that one up. Is anyone home? Worrell wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Spearing pass. No one can mark. Peatling, butts. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Smith. Holmes affects the turnover. He's everywhere at the moment. Worrell heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Can he find a teammate? Rankin works hard to present. Clever kick. Keane has found some space. Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Rankin. He's had little impact so far. Pedlar is hard to beat one-on-one. What's he got on offer? Neat little stab kick. Alarm bells are ringing. Just has to hit a target. Walker is like a magnet in that forward line.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Crows with a bit of breathing space now. The big men fly. Dawson spills out in the tackle. McAndrew, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Delivers it inside 50. Worrell saves the day again. And they're away. Cook. The Cats have denied them the corridor. Keys, he's taken a beauty. He's generally a good kick. They could be vulnerable here. They'll take the patient approach. O'Sullivan marks on centre wing. Miller, time and again, he gets to the right place. The Crows having a great patch. Tidy ball. Neil Bullen. Here's real danger now. Can he impose himself on the match? Holmes gets back and should be able to see off the danger. Worrell puts the foot down and away he goes. Drives it inside the forward 50. Walker, Cook running in support. Stripped of the footy. Coming within range. Can make them pay.
He'll expect to convert this.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
He's off. O'Sullivan, all on his own. Honours the lead. Well-weighted kick. Stewart presents in space. Good work rate. He might have thought about the corridor. Miller intercepts on centre wing. Neat little worm burner. Dawson working hard and being rewarded. Fogarty, dangerous to leave on his own. What's he got on offer? Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
That's a great effort. It'll go very close. It's a terrific goal.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
It's a handy buffer they've established. McAndrew wins the tap. Dawson, that might have been dropping the ball. Peatling, he just dropped it. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Worrell is proving a massive thorn in their side. That's not ideal. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Miller is pushed up. Fogarty on a lead. He's been industrious. Well played. Delivers it inside 50. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
It's a sign of a good team to respond when you're challenged, and they've certainly done that.
The Cats really need to respond now. McAndrew punches it out of the ruck. Myers, that's unusual. Dawson, he just keeps racking up disposals. Punched away. Henry, he'll be sore in the morning. He's set upon. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. McAndrew wins it down. Saligo, stripped of it. Dangerfield, in the right spot at the right time. Smith, Stanley, Myers. They need a spark. Bowes got to the right position and hung on. That's skillful. It's been that kind of day for them. The Crows are playing like winners. Berry with a chance to relieve the pressure. Keys, Dawson, they're building something dangerous here. McAndrew, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Bowes. They desperately need a goal. The Crows have all the answers. Doesn't often waste it. Dawson has charged into space. What a game he's having. Keen to get the ball moving. The Crows turn for home, having surprised many, possibly even themselves.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Cats have been below their best, but there's still a sneaky chance. They do need to stop picking out opponents with their foot passes, though. Their forwards have been frustrated by some pretty ordinary delivery at times, but if that improves, they'll back themselves to run over the top.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Stanley with a deft tap. Myers. That's an impressive mark. Can he be the fire starter? Butts with a terrific mark deep in defence. The Crows are bringing great energy. The kick was centimetre perfect. Peatling with a chance to run. The Cats are chasing tail. Cameron accepted the invitation. He's lost it. Fogarty. Keane. He's gone. That one was not open to interpretation.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Atkins has found some space. They've got to get a wriggle on. Peatling, dangerous place to lose it. This spells trouble. Close. Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. McAndrew showing his skills. Curtin. Cook kicks to space. Bouncing ball. Peatling needs to be quick. Rankin working hard and presenting well. Can he hit a target? Neil Bullen goes without it. Henry, he's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Rucks go at it. Smith on the same page as his ruck. Dempsey only knows one way. This is good ball movement. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Normally delivers. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Stengel hasn't seen a lot of it. Dempsey. It's not been his day, that's for sure.
It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
The Cats. Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Who can get the clearance? Cook. They cannot keep him quiet. Peatling. Stengel reads the play so well. Dangerfield.
Read it best, but it'll be put on a tough angle.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal. The Cats having a good patch. McAndrew, the winner there. Curtin. Smith in his natural habitat. Blitzars. That's well played. Can he find a teammate? Worrell couldn't finish what he started. Stengel. He's put it through.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
The Cats have responded impressively. McAndrew has probably got the points at this stage. Kicks inside the forward 50. Henry continues to be a thorn in their side. Smith makes position. The Crows forcing them out wide. Berry read that one right off the boot. Who's at home? Thilthorpe has it within range. Searching kick. Holmes with a chance now. He's been dispossessed. Manor. His field kicking is normally first rate. It must be his birthday. Spearing pass. In no man's land. Manor saw that coming. Kicks to centre wing. Ball lays. Takes an excellent grab. He's generally a good kick. Which way will it bounce? Just had to get it out. Manor desperate to win it back. Humphreys. Guthrie. The Crows guarding the corridor. Stengel had his name written all over it. The Cats moving the ball well. He's got an option in the centre square. Slips through his fingers. Manor. Dempsey. Curtin intercepts the hand pass. Worrell, when one tackle just won't do. Great tackling technique there. McAndrew has got on top. Curtin trying to find a path. Guthrie, he's climbed all over him and taken an absolute ripper. Atkins, that's good work rate. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Saligo all alone in the centre square. They've opened them up here. He'll pump them back into attack. Fogarty probably too far out to score. This ought to end in a goal.
This would give them some breathing space.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Dempsey, Worrell is proving very difficult to pass. I've liked his game today. Fogarty has found some space. He's hit up the lead. He's had little impact so far. Stewart read it well. Clever kick. That's a bit of a gift. He's been quiet. Rochelle works hard to present. Looking to get it down there quickly. Holmes at full back stops them in their tracks. Blitzars pushes into space and receives the footy. Fogarty cuts them off yet again. Just has to hit a target. Spills the mark. Ball spills free in the tackle. That's poor play. Mannar. Stengel. What a mark. Good handball. Atkins drives it inside the forward 50. Worrell gets there first. He'll feel that one. The Cats will have one eye on the clock. McAndrew has rucked tirelessly. Holmes. Boot. Ball. Goal.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
Who would know who's going to win this? The big men fly. Dawson. Curtin. Dangerous to leave on his own. Holmes didn't need to be asked twice. Rochelle couldn't hold it under pressure. The Crows have won it back. Thilthorpe. Pedler.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort.
Takes the short option. Atkins. Waiting for someone to come at him. The kick lets them down.
He'll expect to convert this.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
If you had any doubt before, you shouldn't now.
The Crows have got the margin back beyond a goal. McAndrew has had his measure today. Gets the kick away. Cook! Great hands there. Looking to hit up the short option. Good work rate. He'll pump them into attack once more. They could almost have raffled it.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Crows by 17. McAndrew gets his hand to it. Dawson honours the lead. What's he got on offer? They're looking good. Peatling has a way of drawing the footy towards the goal mouth. O'Sullivan, we've seen that before. Pedler farms it out. Stewart dealt with the pressure. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Thilthorpe. McAndrew. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
That's not a good kick.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
The distance is the only problem. It's fallen short. That's a useful ball. Stewart is hard to beat one-on-one. Well-weighted kick. Warple can keep it moving. Well played. Doesn't often waste it. Stewart! That one was always his. Ignoring the corridor for now. Worrell, where would they be without him? You can see their confidence growing. Rochelle plucks another contested mark. The Crows take the chockies again, and they are playing a brand of footy that's going to take them deep into finals. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Crows
were just that bit better for most of the match and always looked more likely to get the points. They made some bad errors today, though, so they'll focus on trying to be cleaner with the ball next week. Another team might have punished them more.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half.
We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.